So you want to build up your confidence, your ability with your body by learning how to stand and walk like a fighter? Well, you came to the right video. First off, you don't want to be out here. You don't want to have a wide stance. You're not going to be agile like this. Alright, it's harder. It's more predictable for your opponent. It's easier for them to take your leg out. You don't want to be close either, walking like a little bug. No. What is that going to get you? It's going to get your legs chopped from underneath you. It's going to get someone to take you down. Alright, so step number 1. How to stand like a fighter. You want to have your feet as wide as your shoulders. It's a good rule of thumb. Remember, not too wide, not too narrow. As wide as your shoulders. And you want to step off to the side. Alright, here. What's going to happen if I launch on my opponent like this? Alright, everything's exposed. My face, my vital organs, both of my legs, everything. You turn off to the side, what's exposed here? Just the front lead leg, half of my body, a certain side of my face. Much less is exposed, and I'm here able to protect myself. Here, not so much. Here, a lot more. Step number 1, feet as wide as your shoulders, stepping off to the side. Step number 2, hands up. You don't want any chicken wings while you're in the middle of a fight. Okay, this doesn't protect anything. Alright, you don't want to be out here like the old school boxers. Okay, it's a lot easier to take those arms away from you. You want to be relaxed. Hands open. Not all tensed up here, because if you're tense, scared for your life, it's going to be harder for you to move around and be agile to parry shots. If you're so tense, you're not going to want to leave your shell. You've created a shell, and guess what happens when someone recognizes that you've created a shell? They're going to bomb on you. Just throw bombs. Straight anything they can. So you want to be relaxed. Hands open. Be in control of the situation. You're able to do that. Anybody can. Regardless of your body type, regardless of how you stand, as long as you feel stable. Everyone has a different style. It's the beauty of mixed martial arts. It's what you write in here in your brain and how you project it out to your body. Okay. Step number 3, chin tucked. This is probably the most important step. Alright, even if you forget step number 1 or in step number 2, at least tuck your chin in when someone's coming to hit you. Okay? The whole reason the uppercut was really created was to get that chin up, because you're not tucking it. Once you have that chin up, they're going to come across. Boom. Now your head is moving to the left, to the right, up and down. What's really happening is your skull is bashing into your own brain, essentially. If you're out here, your brain is just hitting the walls of your skull. If not, your skull is bashing into its own brain. But if you're here, bracing yourself for impact with your chin tucked, ready to receive a hit, that energy will transfer throughout your muscles in your back, your shoulders, around your head, and hopefully your skull stays stationary, so then there's minimal vibration going to your brain to rattle it by having your chin tucked. But if I'm out here, oh, there's all kinds of impact going straight to the brain. There's all kinds of vibration going up there. All right, step number 1. Off to the side. Step number 2, hands up. Step number 3, chin tucked. Chin tucked. And that's how you stand like a fighter. If you feel like you're learning something like this video, let me know if I can do anything better. Let me know what you want to learn. There's going to be a lot more coming out. But to continue, how to walk like a fighter. So if my lead leg is in the front, right, and you want to take a step forward, you're going to go with your lead leg first. Boom, boom. Follow with your back. Boom, boom. If you want to go back, walk backwards, Guess what leg is going first? That's right, back leg. And then you're following with the front. All right, you can practice that while you're going to the kitchen. You can practice this anywhere. Walking in a straight line. You still want your legs to be as wide as your shoulders when you're taking steps. I'm not going out here and then following, no. I'm trying to keep my posture. All right, you can look in a mirror while you're practicing. Now if I'm going to the side and my left leg is front in the front of my body and I'm going to the left, I'm going with that leg first. Let me show you. And then following with the back. Lead leg first to the left, going, then following with the back leg. The reason why I'm going to the left with my left lead leg is because if I cross, if I do the opposite, go with this leg, whoa, 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 I'm now facing a whole different direction. My posture is compromised to face you. And look, my legs are crossed. I have more of that narrow stance. And if you cross your legs and someone sees that, they can capitalize on it. Take you out. So if I'm going to the left, lead leg first, because that's the leg that's in front first. If I'm going to the right, back leg, following with the lead, and watch what happens if I do the opposite. Lead, left leg first, I'm crossing. If I'm going to the left and I do the opposite of what I'm supposed to do, I'm crossing. So I'm here. It's as simple as that. Alright, and it feels a little wonky when you do it at first. It's not so simple. But once you practice it, it becomes almost like second nature. Another way for you to walk. I'm going to show you some defense with your footwork. So if someone's approaching you, you want to step back, and maybe throw a punch while you're stepping back. So as I throw a punch, I'm stepping back, retracting my arm and leg at the same time. If I'm stepping forward with the punch, I'm punching and stepping forward at the same time, following back with the lead leg. Gaining my posture back. And I'm not stepping too wide with my punch either because you're compromising yourself here. Just a little tiny step. You can double it up. Now if someone's coming at you, you know how to stand like a fighter, how to protect yourself, but you want to be moving around. You don't necessarily want to be absorbing everything coming to you, alright? You don't want to be a stiff shell because people will read that. So you're moving around, hopefully stepping off to the side, right? If I'm facing this opponent right here and they're facing me, I'm going to step off to the side. Step off to the side again. Now this opponent has to turn around to face me. They have to use a second, a millisecond, however long it takes them to face me. So I'm here. I can go back, but they can go forward. So I'm here, going off to the side. Now they have to face me. They have to turn around, rotate their head. Ready for a kick. You're going off to the side, they have to rotate to face you. Coming in with the hook. Coming in with an uppercut. You want to think angles and you want to think about making your opponent work to get you. Alright? All you have to do is take some little steps to create more work for them. Okay. So there's different kinds of footwork too when it comes to kicks. You could say I had a wide stance there, right? My feet are no longer really close to one another. It's different kind of footwork. Same with the knee. It just depends, but this is something that we will talk about in other videos. Subscribe to the channel. Be ready to learn. Be ready to build your confidence. Be ready to build your ability with your body to create more tools and knowledge with what you're able to do with it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.